Before I get anything else done on the planes, let's have a look at this week's Nightwave acts. Again, the 1000.1 is a daily one that lasts for about 3 days, as you can tell from the timer. We have complete 5 different bounties in the Plains of Eidolon, not bad. Catch 6 rare fish in the Plains of Eidolon, that one could be. It's much easier to catch them in Orb Valus. Guild 1 modular, I hate that one because you have to build something to guild it to sell it. Because that is Amps, Zors, the Moa pets, I always forget the Moa pets, and kit guns. You have to build one of those, level it up, then guild it. Probably best to have one of those in waiting for when that does turn back up. Complete 3 rescue missions. Unlock 4 Orokin derelict vaults. It had to be 4, didn't it? It couldn't be 3. You can actually do that solo because you can carry all 4 keys if you like being slow, underpowered and under health. Defend or complete a defense mission reaching at least wave 20. You can go past it, but wave 20, not with a clanmate, which is even better. Ooh. Complete 8 zones in Elite Sanctuary Onslaught. That is great. I'm really glad that one's here because I'm still after the ephemera that comes from the Elite Sanctuary Onslaught because I can't get that to drop. Kind of like Frozen Step, starting to wonder if they are a myth. Because you will get 2 chances for it to drop because it drops every 4 zones, 4 rounds. So having to do 8 instead of 2 makes a lot more sense for it being an elite weekly task. And we can also now tell that if you complete all of these in a week, you can get 5 levels. So by the end of this should be around there, possibly even level 11, which means 3 weeks. It's only going to last about as long as that. So it should still be possible to get there, but we'll have to complete all of these. But of course, you have to remember the big thing about it now is, and I really want to test this, but I actually completed them all last week just to see how far I would be able to get. If you miss one, say that one, you catch 5 rare fish and you can't get the last one, or you forget to do a bounty, you don't manage to do all 4 vaults, the next following week you will be able, upon completing all of those tasks for that week, go back and do the week before's, which means you can come back and finish up any of these that are left. And if you haven't finished last week's, you can finish this week's, and last week's will unlock and you'll be able to go back and complete last week's. The catch-up system is actually great for this. Still don't know why the Gamma colour palette was an option for this, but this is just an intermission before the second series goes live. And I'm so glad that they've added 8 zones to this, because honestly, the 2 zones was horrible and people were just leaving really early on. And I can't actually show the cred offerings until I come out of the mission, then we can click it. And this week there was, and still is, nothing really new. Which a bunch of helmets. The glaive has gone, but obviously the plasma sword is here, the heat dagger is here, and the skins for the Karak, the Grinlock, and the dual Zoran daggers, as well as obviously the rest of the stuff. And that is always an aura worth getting if you don't have it anyway, as is the corrosive projection. Rejuvenation, shield disrupt, all the auras are really useful depending upon which frame you have, and if you manage to have, well, the best way I can put it is one of these or not. If you don't, you're locked to a specific type, so you will need lots of different auras. But if you have lots of these, you can run any aura you want. But steel charge and corrosive projection, definitely worth picking those up if you don't already have them. The rest of it is just helmet skins. that returning so quickly after it being a special alert, what, 2 weeks ago, does seem a bit overkill. Could have gone another week before that one happened to return, but that's about it. These will obviously last for 7 days. Next week, all new acts, and hopefully the aura form. Well, who am I kidding? The Eidolon for Femora. I'm actually hoping it comes built and not as a blueprint, because that would be a slap in the face. It's got to come built, doesn't it? Anyway, that's about it, so we'll leave this off here for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.